start by settling the body. So we think about adopting a stable, comfortable, upright position, serviceable for meditation. So we think about keeping our feet flat and our back straight, torso open, hands in the lap right over left with the palms upturned and the thumbs gently touching. Our eyes are gently closed or slightly open, making sure we let in enough light to remain alert. We try to avoid slouching or leaning. Also, let go of any unnecessary tension or rigidity in the body. Relaxing into a stable, comfortable, upright position. We begin to cultivate a sense of letting go of attending to the environment, allowing sights and sounds to be as they are without investigation. Letting go too of thoughts of the past and plans for the future. Concentrating our awareness in the present by attending closely to the physical sensation of the air moving into and back out of the tip of the nostrils. Noticing quickly when anything other than that one physical sensation is arising in the mind, and without judgment or frustration, lifting your awareness up from those distractions and placing it gently but firmly again and again on the breath. And then when the mind feels more calm, generate a broad and altruistic motivation for your time, thinking of using this time to cultivate positive, constructive ways of thinking and acting, to reduce the tendencies and the habits and the states of mind that are not constructive, not beneficial. Engaging in this process in order to stabilize states of mind that allow oneself to remain connected to a sense of peace and ease, and states of mind that naturally and spontaneously give rise to actions that are beneficial for others. Being able to separate oneself from states of mind that are agitating, painful for oneself, and that often give rise without control to actions that cause harm for others. Thinking of engaging in this process of inner transformation in order to be of greater and greater benefit to sentient beings. Now, with that motivation today, I thought we would engage in the practice of medicine Buddha, the aspect of enlightened mind, enlightened activity related to healing and protection in light of the earthquake and now extreme flooding in Libya. And these are only two examples of the kinds of suffering that pervade ordinary existence. All the time, sentient beings are faced with war and crushing poverty and disease that strikes young children, high school aged children, college age. And think so many people went to bed last night with plans, with hopes, with dreams for the future and didn't wake up. Today, people will drive to work, not get there. This is the kind of uncertainty that all ordinary sentient beings are facing. And in light of that uncertainty, we must turn toward a valid, unmistaken source of refuge. To contemplate how you yourself and all sentient beings are facing that kind of uncertainty. and the implications of where to turn. And we can begin by visualizing a few inches above the top of our head is Medicine Buddha, the aspect of enlightened mind, enlightened activity, dedicated specifically toward healing and protection from fear. About the size of the palm of one's hand. And he's seated on a moon disk which rests in the center of an opened lotus. His legs are crossed in the full Vajra position and is facing the same direction as you. His body is made of bright royal blue light, the color of lapis lazuli. Every aspect of the visualization is made of light and radiates light. His right hand rests on his right knee in the gesture of granting sublime realizations, and holds the stem of an aurora plant between thumb and first finger. His left hand in his lap is in the gesture of concentration and holds a lapis lazuli bowl filled with nectar. He wears the 3 saffron robes of a monk and has all the signs and marks of a fully enlightened being. His face is peaceful and smiling, looking at all living beings in the universe with compassion and loving kindness. So take a moment and stabilize the visualization, feeling strongly that our concentration invokes the living energy of Medicine Buddha. And then those who would like can join the recitation of the prayer of refuge and bodhicitta. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha in order to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha in order to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I am enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By my practice of giving and other perfections, may I become a Buddha in order to benefit all sentient beings. And the four immeasurable thoughts. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment and anger, that hold some close and others distant. And recite the prayer to Medicine Buddha. To the Bhagawan Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, Medicine Guru, King of Lapis Light, I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings. May your vow to benefit sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. To the Bhagawan Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, Medicine Guru, King of Lapis Light, I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings. May your vow to benefit sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. To the Bhagawan Tathagata, Arhat, fully enlightened Buddha, Medicine Guru, King of Lapis Light, I prostrate, go for refuge, and make offerings. May your vow to benefit sentient beings now ripen for myself and others. And pause here and connect with the meaning of that prayer, the feeling of it. And then think that Medicine Buddha happily accepts, and that in response, infinite rays of white light flow from the heart and body of Medicine Buddha. This light enters down through the crown of your head and fills your body and mind, purifying all disease, afflictions, and the cause of these problems, negative karma, delusion, and mental obscuration. All these negativities leave your body from the soles of your feet in the form of thick black liquid like oil. Your body becomes as clean and clear as crystal. Imagine that all other sentient beings are also purified in this way. As you engage in that visualization, you can join it with the recitation of Medicine Buddha's mantra, Taya Ta Om, Bakanzi, Maha Bakanzi, Raza Samogate Soha. Taya Ta Om, Bakanzi, Maha Bakanzi, Raza Samogate Soha. Taya Ta Om, Bakanzi, Maha Bakanzi, Raza Samogate Soha. Taya Ta Om, Bakanzi, Maha Bakanzi, Raza Samogate Soha. Taya Ta Om, Bakanzi, Maha Bakanzi, Raza Samogate Soha. Now visualize that the light flowing from Medicine Buddha is carrying the blessing energy of the realizations of the path and all the qualities of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. You yourself become the embodiment of these realizations and perfected qualities, as do all other sentient beings. You yourself and all sentient beings are actually receiving these excellent qualities and the blessings and inspiration of the Medicine Buddha as you continue to recite the mantra Taito Om Bekenzi Maha Bekenzi Raza Samogate So Taito. And visualize that the medicine Buddha melts into light, which absorbs down through the crown of your head, alighting at the heart center. Your mind becomes inseparably one with the enlightened mind of all the Buddhas. And let your mind rest in that state, clear, peaceful, and free from elaborations and conceptions, feeling that this is your true nature. And then when you're ready, we'll come back together. I will dedicate. Through these merits, may I quickly attain the state of medicine Buddha and lead all living beings without exception into that enlightened state. May the supreme jewel bodhicitta that has not arisen arise and grow. May that which has arisen not diminish but increase more and more. In the snowy mountain paradise, you, the source of good and happiness, all-powerful, Chinrizik Tenzin Gyatso, please remain until samsara's end. And then take a moment to offer your practice for the benefit of all those in need of healing. All right. Thanks, everybody.